Good evening. My name is Dr. Jina Pagura, and I'm a pediatrician and mother of 2 boys. I want to thank Dyslexia Canada for inviting me to speak tonight. I'm honored to be a part of such a special event and step forward in our province. I want to thank Dr. Natalie Riediger for her words. Her strength, determination, and passion are self-evident. I fear my words might pale in comparison to hers. She has become an advocate through necessity, as so many other parents have. I am constantly in awe of the bravery and resilience of children with dyslexia and their families. The fact that they have been forced into advocacy is the reason we are here today. I plan to speak to the importance of the right to read for all children, those with dyslexia and those who are struggling learners as well. Those of every religion, race, native language, location, and socioeconomic status. My passion for literacy started with my pediatric training and was further fostered by my own experience with my first son. Reading did not come naturally to him, despite my husband and I reading books to him daily since he was a baby. He loved books, and I assumed he would pick up reading easily in school. However, it became clear to me by grade 2 that he was not picking up on the vowel sounds that I assumed he was being explicitly taught. His reading instruction was centered on cue-based strategies rather than on explicit phonics. The cue-based strategies did not work. He asked me if he would ever love to read like I do. Due to my training in pediatrics, I had some knowledge of milestones and noticed that he was struggling, despite being told he was exactly where he should be at school. I obtained a reading screening privately, which confirmed my concerns, and with direct instruction using a structured literacy approach that focused on phonics and decoding, his reading and writing improved. Reading and writing became fun. It was no longer a painful struggle. With the right instruction, his incredible tutor made his learning joyful and opened up the world of reading to him. This experience with my son was difficult and expensive, but at the end of the day, he got the instruction he needed. So many other families do not even have this option, either because they were not made aware of any issues at school or because private assessment and instruction are simply inaccessible due to cost. These are patients and families I see in my clinic every day. I see children and teenagers with low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, self-harm, and suicidal ideation, many of whom have diagnosed and undiagnosed learning challenges. I send letters on a near daily basis to schools requesting formal psychoeducational assessments. The wait lists for these assessments are years long, if they are ever done at all. Identifying children who are struggling early and using evidence-based instruction and intervention could potentially prevent these issues. It would decrease the need for expensive psychoeducational assessments. It would address one of the root causes of the youth mental health crisis in this province. It would result in equity so that all learners have the same resources to succeed. The instruction that is essential for learners with dyslexia is beneficial for all learners. I am here today for struggling learners, children with dyslexia, my patients, and all children in Manitoba. I'm learning how to be an advocate. It's been eye-opening, stressful, and discouraging at times, but it's also been rewarding and incredible to meet and be inspired by so many amazing children, parents, educators, administrators, speech-language therapists, and school psychologists. All children matter, but these words are meaningless without action. Thank you to Karen Sharma and Megan Fultz and the Manitoba Human Rights Commission for taking action. I hope that our government and education systems will also put words into action and endorse and implement the findings of this report. Literacy is a fundamental, basic human right, and all children have the right to be taught how to read effectively. This is an issue not only of education, but of optimizing the health and well-being of all Manitobans. Thank you all for being here.